Hello and welcome back to Fallout 4 VATS Only. I'm Super Twonky, and on the last actual episode of VATS Only, we completed Nuka World, as well as did Sierra's quest to get the Nuka World, or the Nuka-Cola jumpsuit, which was pretty cool, and finished off with some of the legendary farming, doing that loop. Kind of starting at Galactic Zone, heading north from there, and encountering several random encounter points with a decent chance of spawning legendary enemies. And since then, I have done that loop for a couple more hours. You may have noticed that I released some videos without commentary of me just doing those loops. And if you haven't seen them, don't worry about it, it's totally optional in my opinion. I originally wasn't even going to release them. I was just gonna have the recorder going in case something dramatic happened like me dying. If you didn't see those, we'll go over the interesting stuff here right now. So I've stored them here in the Overboss's trunk, and we got a freezing Western revolver. So I was hoping to get a legendary Western revolver with a decent legendary effect, and I think freezing definitely qualifies. I doubt we'll actually get the freeze on critical hits, because a critical hit with a Western revolver is probably just going to outright kill the enemy. Regardless, it's still a neat drop. And it's also something that has me most likely going into Gun Nut, because I checked the marketplace a few times here in Nuka World and wasn't able to find any Western revolvers with advanced receivers. Yeah, this may be the actual reason we go into Gun Nut, which also means I could potentially put a silencer on the lever action rifle, which means maybe I'm not about ready to retire it yet. We'll see. Probably not going to use this, but I thought it was kind of a fun drop. A Poisoner's Flamer. Anything that adds some like DOT to a rapid fire weapon like the Flamer is pretty great. We also got a Quick Draw Ripper. I'm not sure if I'll actually use this, but I don't know. Rippers are pretty cool weapons in general, and it's kind of interesting to get one with a VATS-based legendary effect on it. And then I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure this was from one of the runs and not during the last episode, but we also got a 2-shot powerful combat sniper rifle. Comes equipped with a silencer on it, so that's pretty great. I'll have to compare the damage on this to the lucky one that dropped, because maybe I'll just end up using this instead. I mean, Overseer's Guardian is a really strong weapon. At this stage of the run, it might make sense to just go for more raw power, rather than necessarily trying to only use VATS-based legendary effects. And then finally, this was one of the last drops from Sunday's video, and something that has me seriously considering going into heavy weapons perks. A Wounding Gatling Laser. Man, how I would have loved to have gotten this during the heavy weapons only run. This is a pretty sweet drop. I might need to go to the Pridwin and see if they're selling any nice upgrades for the Gatling Laser. Cause yeah, wounding on a Gatling Laser is pretty nice. As far as apparel goes, there isn't really anything that caught my eye too much. One of the things that almost had me excited was this unyielding arm, but I then realized I already have an unyielding left arm. If this had been an unyielding right arm, that would have been just great. It is an upgrade as far as damage resistances go over our current left arm though, so I don't know, it's got that going for it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. A very quick run through of all the other legendary stuff, but it's a lot of things like fortifying and duelists, so nothing to write home about. So at this point, I'm going to take everything here in this trunk with me that I think will be useful, and then we can head back to the Commonwealth. Well, here we are, safely back at Red Rocket. I'm gonna go ahead and store all of the stuff I'm carrying with me, and we will prepare for the next phase in the journey, which I believe will be continuing on with the Fallout 4 base game main quest, which, if I remember correctly, is going to be the Glowing Sea. Okay, so in the middle of me trying to do some inventory management, the Brotherhood decided to pay us a visit, but it seems that they just crashed their vertibird on the truck stop? As far as I can tell, like, it didn't sound like there was enough gunfire going on for us to shoot them down. Crazy. Anyway, I'll get back to work. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a point into intelligence, and let's finally get gun nut. It's just gonna make life easier in general, especially with multiple combat rifles that I want to compare. It'll be nice for me to just be able to upgrade them rather than swap mods around. Which means we'll upgrade the Western Revolver all the way. Looking at the Lucky Combat Rifle compared to the 2-shot, so the 2-shot has a powerful receiver with a base damage of 653. If I were to take the Lucky Combat Rifle and make it a powerful receiver as well, it's 312, which is less than half. I guess the critical shots dealing double damage kind of accounts for that, but not really. I think overall, the 2-shot is just going to be stronger. It'll have better damage on its normal shots, and it'll have just as much, if not a little bit more damage on its criticals. Because instead of 312 times 4, if we put the calibrated powerful receiver on the 2-shot, it'll be like 650 times 2. So, yeah, I think we might just use the 2-shot. And for the Lucky Lever Action Rifle, I honestly probably should have gotten rid of the compensator, but we'll go ahead and upgrade that to a suppressor, which also upgrades the base damage. And I'm realizing now that I was comparing the Lucky rifle without a suppressor with the 2-shot that did have a suppressor. So adding the suppressor does bump it up to 390, which does make a stronger case for it. I might still go with the 2-shot though, or what I could do is I could make this the calibrated powerful receiver, and then on the 2-shot I could make it a 308 receiver, and that way they're not competing for different types of ammunition. Alright, so I was in the middle of trying to build some stuff when looks like the pack showed up. So let's take care of these guys real quick. Okay, that was kind of a close one. I was just out in the open, and, you know, I'm still wearing the unyielding stuff. So, glad that didn't go worse than it did. And with the caps I did have, I built this gear dealer here.
Let's see what you have. Everything I've got.
So now we can buy ammo, including the ever-elusive 7.62 rounds. And, yeah, they have 2,000 of those, so we will be fine if we decide to use handmade rifles. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the 44 rounds for the Freezing Western Revolver, as well as some 308 rounds for the 2-shot combat rifle. And that also puts my caps at 0, so I'm getting the full benefit of motivationally moneyless. So, with all that taken care of, I'm gonna get back into the robes of Adam's Devoted, because I think this is going to be my best option for going through the Glowing Sea. I just need to safely get to a place where I can get my radiation up further and then heal the rest of my health. And right now I think the safest place to do that just might be Gorski Cabin. It's pretty irradiated inside where Wayne is, so yeah, I think that seems like a good plan. These are all going to be low-level ghouls anyway. And somehow they don't notice me? Like, I've got to be getting out of caution here. Yeah, here we go. Come at me, ghouls. Oh, there's a bloatfly too. But bloatfly doesn't seem to care. Oh, let's go in. Find good old Wayne back here. And we can get our radiation back up to 90%. And it took quite a bit, but I finally got to the full 90% radiation. So, let's head to the Glowing Sea. Huh, looks like these gunners here never actually got dealt with, so yeah, we can take them out. Oh, and there's a raider up here too. Alright. Just take them all down. Very good. Back in hidden. Oh, and here we have all the red stags, which I kind of want to kill for the meat. Definitely could be useful. That was a nice Grim Reaper sprint to get. And then further down the road, I think... Are there dogs up here? Guess we'll find out. Well, there's a radroach. Not quite the same thing. Let's kill off these bugs. And the random encounter up here has some action going on. Who do we got? I think that's Disciples. Yep. I think they were fighting ghouls, and one of them was legendary, but it had a kind of crappy legendary weapon. Oh, and another one had another crappy legendary 10mm. Yay! Alright, I'm not really sure what that floating ball thing was just now. That was interesting. We can just kind of run past the water treatment plant, I think. A few super mutants there, but they're just basic ones and they didn't really notice me, so I will just keep going along my way. Ah, more super mutants. These guys are a little bit closer though, more likely to notice me. So I'll go ahead and take them out if I can. Normally they travel at least in packs of 2. But where's the second one?
Gonna find you soon, human.
Oh. He's gotta be over there. Okay. Thanks for revealing yourself there, super mutant. Excellent. So I'm traveling past the Mass Pike interchange, and I think I want to make a little detour over to the west and grab a magazine from over there. And it looks like these gunners have repopulated since we were last here with MacCready. So let's just make sure they go bye-bye. I think there's going to be one more on the ground. Yep, over there. Okay. Oh, hey, stingwings. Deal with these real quick like. Nice. I think that's what I'm looking for, is these kind of warehouses up here. And we want to go just west from there. And here we are, the Boston Mayoral Bunker? Mayoral Shelter. Yeah, there's a nice magazine in here that we can get. So why not? There are also a few security measures inside here. Mainly turrets. We get a stealth boy. And then if we go deep inside enough, we'll have some synths to deal with as well. There goes that turret. I thought there was a second one. But I could be mistaken. Nope, just the one. Alright, let's take the elevator down. And, alright, I think there's gonna be 2 down here. There's also gas nearby. Yep. There's the Cass. There's the other turret. Kind of over in the storage area, we've got this suitcase with the shelter safe key. And some other decent stuff as well. Okay, here's the bathroom key. We can unlock here. There's some... Wow, a Fury. That might sell for something decent. Some beer bottles. And then this is the room that has the magazine, where we will passively regenerate health. And the only time I'm really going for unyielding is when I have control over it with the radiation. So I don't think that will interfere too much with the unyielding gear. And you know, we could just leave, but let's head on down. I don't know. Fight a few synths on the way out. Might be kind of fun. Oh, I need to sleep too. So we'll have to use one of those beds after we're done taking out these synths. Pretty sure if we go in here, that'll spawn them. Possibly. There's like, I feel like there's a certain trigger point that happens. And we can also go over here to spawn the Deathclaw. Let's get ready for that with the Gauss rifle. Hey, it's a legendary Deathclaw. Who has an incendiary hunting rifle. Which is kinda garbage, so we'll just leave that there. And let's see if we can... here we go. Synths. Take these guys down. Yeah, and there's this kind of tube system here that's like an alternate way out. Pretty sure we're gonna have synths in here as well. Alright, that's a dead end. And where are you bastards? Aha! Hopefully we get Penetrator there. Yep. I love it when that works out that way. Then we can just kind of go out the tube here. There might be more synths if we backtrack. Which could be a good idea. If we want to like just really make sure we get them all in case there's legendaries. Oh yeah, plus I need to sleep. I really should have lined up at least one more shot just in case that 80% missed. And a bolstering raider leg. More garbage. Well, I'm not seeing any more synths wandering around down here, so I think we're okay to sleep. No, we are not okay. Apparently there are enemies still nearby. There you are. And it's another legendary. Very nice.
Sensor anomaly detected.
We'll just take you out with a crit. And a Hunter's Raider armor, also bad. I'm gonna see if I can sleep now. Nope, still enemies nearby. Shoot. There you are. And now we are good. Alright. Unfortunately, I think that does mean we're skipping nighttime. It's gonna be in the morning. So I think I am gonna sleep for, I don't know, 11 more hours so we can go through the glowing sea when it's not broad daylight. 6:56 seems great. And now we'll still need to fight our way out of here, but these guys are clearly no match for me and my Gauss rifle. Yeah, I see you guys. Oh, another one. Just land a few crits. Where's the other one? Come on. There you are. Got them all. So, from here, let's go further south. Oh, it's Harvey! We have a Harvey in the Commonwealth sighting. He's made it out of Nuka World. Harvey! What's going on, man?
I was just doing my job.
This is exactly what I was hoping for. A wild Harvey appears. He was just doing his job. Hey, we're finally out of caution from Harvey. There's gonna be several ghouls here. Hey, a legendary Reaver. I'm not expecting much from these kind of level 20-ish enemies, but even if we get a low-level, unyielding limb piece, it's still gonna be worth it. So, that's really what I'm hoping for. Unyielding, I think a right arm is what I need. Well, not quite. A powered synth chest piece. Decent value, though. And then further down this way, we've got the hotel. And the main thing to watch out for here is the raider with the missile launcher, who likes to hang out on the roof. So let's try and take him out. It'd probably actually be better for me to go around and get them from the other... No, this actually works. Oh yeah. See ya, buddy.
Think you can hide?
There goes his missile launcher. Raider Waster. Another one. Might be all the raiders here. I guess it's possible there's still one inside. Maybe we were sneaky enough for them not to notice me. Yeah. Still asleep. And we've got some firing going on close by as well. Mercenary. Okay, mercenary versus a vicious mongrel. Oh, whoops. I accidentally killed the mercenary with Penetrator. Oh, well. And then here, this is what? Is this Nahant? Or no, this is Natick Banks. Yeah. Well, sorry, mercenary. I really didn't mean to do that. And usually there's some action going on down here at Natick Banks. This is an area of the map I hardly ever go to. But there are probably going to be a couple of Deathclaws, I think. I feel like I should also disarm these mines so I'm not accidentally hit by them. In case, like, an enemy gets too close. So do we go on in and see what's going on in here? Or will that spawn more enemies? Or do we care? You know, I'm gonna check it out. Maybe we'll find some ammo or something useful. Well, we found a 1-308 round for this 2-shot rifle, so... yay, I guess. And I don't see anything else showing up. Oh wait, there we have a Savage Deathclaw over there. I could have sworn there are times I've come here and like the Brotherhood show up, and then there's just like a bunch of Deathclaws show up, and it all turns into madness. I mean, I'm guessing that still could happen. I know there's gotta be more Deathclaws over in this area, and then there's also gonna be a Behemoth up there fighting something. I mean, I guess we could go kill a Behemoth. Maybe we'll find a legendary Deathclaw while we're at it. There we go, there's a Deathclaw. It is just an alpha, though. And there's another one, another alpha. Okay. Let's try to farm some critical meter. Well, a very small amount of critical meter, I guess. And I'm here in the Behemoth. There it is. It does seem to be fighting something. Oh, there's another Deathclaw. Just a normal one. Nice, got a Grim Reaper sprint on that. Behemoth is over this way. Still fighting something... Whoa. Can't see what it is, but it's gotta be another Deathclaw. Right? I don't know. I'll just line up some shots on his head, I guess. And down he goes in one shot. Yep, it was fighting a Deathclaw who is very badly injured. Hey, more 308 rounds. Awesome. We can put this guy out of his misery. I think we're up to full criticals now. So, we will keep going on our merry way. And what is... Hang on a second. We've got a light... Oh, it's Duke. Okay. A friendly NPC. That's a welcome sight. And yeah, I recognize this Yao Guai. We are pretty much right at the edge of the glowing sea. And I've put a marker on my map for the bunker so we can finally get the last Covert Ops magazine. Ooh, we've got a legendary Mythic Deathclaw. That's like as high a tier as you're gonna get. And that's in the spot where they're usually fighting Rad Scorpions. So I wonder if we can kind of get close and see if that fight is going to begin. He seems a little far away for the Red Scorpions to notice, though. Wait a minute. Nope. There we go. Battle has begun. Let's try to get to a vantage point up here. What do we got? Death Skull Rat Scorpion. 2 Death Skull Rat Scorpions versus a legendary Mythic Deathclaw. Place your bets, people. This actually looks like a pretty good fight. My money is on the Deathclaw because of the 2 health bars, but you never know. Up, swing and a miss. Looks like the Deathclaw is mutated. I think the Rad Scorpions might actually have this. I was actually really hoping the Deathclaw would take them out for me. Come on, you gotta at least get one of them, Deathclaw. That was a big hit there. Okay. Our life total's looking like. I can't see the other Rad Scorpion. Wait a minute. Alright, 1 Rad Scorpion almost at full health, 1 at maybe a quarter to a third. So, pretty decent fight so far. They seem fairly evenly matched, I want to say. And the Deathclaw, are you floating in the air, Deathclaw? I don't know how good of a strategy that is. Oh, Deathclaw is down. Rad Scorpions take him out. I'm not sure if... Is it just that one that survived, or both? I'm hoping it's just this one, because if they both survived, I could be in trouble here. Still unhidden. Hopefully that's a good sign. And hopefully I'll find the body of another Rad Scorpion down here. Looks like it. Alright, Deathclaw took out one of them, but wasn't able to finish both of them off. And we got a lame legendary drop from him. Oh well. That is okay, and now we have some kind of peace of mind knowing that those enemies are no longer there. So yeah, this is a route I showed in You Only Live Once, where we're gonna kind of go around this power pylon. And then, was it up to those trees over here? Basically, it's a route that avoids a lot of the enemies here in the Glowing Sea. So I'm just gonna end up probably skipping ahead. Like, here's the shack just up here. Right. We got the key. We can go in. Be 44 rounds too. That'll be nice to have. And just a few synths here to deal with. There's one. Hey, legendary. I'm gonna go ahead and use a critical since he was getting right behind cover at that moment. And there's the leader. Cool. What do you got, legendary? More duelist stuff. Great. Here's our magazine.
Bingo.
So, we have a full stealth magazines, I believe. And, let's see. You're just normal protector on watchers. Yeah, let's just go back out the way we came. So from here, we're just going further south. And for the most part, this path is not very treacherous. Oh. Alright, we have a mole rat. Which means there's gonna be more of these guys. Yep. Ooh, there we go, a legendary broodmother. Come on out, dude. Okay, who had a auto-stim armor piece? Hey, I mean, that's just how legendaries work. You've got to wade through the garbage before you get the useful thing. So, I am not sweating it. I just know each of those is one step closer to hopefully getting another unyielding piece.
May the glow of Adam.
And hey, it's my people, I guess, though. I'm really mostly just in this cult for the perks.
State your purpose or be divided in his sight.
Easy, sister. I'm a child of Adam. Our church is in a place called the Nucleus, near a town up north. Far Harbor?
Far Harbor? Few know of the land shrouded beneath Adam's veil, let alone claim to have worshipped within its sacred fog. An interesting assertion, if it's true.
I'm looking for someone named Virgil.
Virgil? Yes, we know this Virgil. What do you want with him?
What? You aren't willing to help a fellow follower of Adam?
So you claim. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Mother Isolde. Go ahead and grab this astoundingly awesome tails.
Nice.
More damage against ghouls, because that's something we definitely need. And now we just head over west to Virgil's cave. Here we are approaching Virgil's cave. We've got a Deathclaw over here. But they have a lot more energy resistance. You know what? Let's give the Western Revolver a go. $1,400 damage? Seems good. I don't even think that was a sneak attack. And here we're gonna talk to Virgil. I'm just gonna skip through the whole thing because this is a long conversation. But yep, there's Virgil. He's a super mutant.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Had a nice long conversation with Virgil.
Bingo.
We'll grab this Tesla Science magazine. So, in a nutshell, we told Virgil that we killed Kellogg and that we need to find a way into the Institute. He pointed us in the direction of a Courser, since they have technology that allows them to use the teleporter. And that's our best lead. So, now it is off to, well, what we know is going to be Green Tech Genetics to find a Courser. And really what I should have done is brought some vertebrate signal grenades with me. I am going to have to take a trip to the Prydwen and grab some more of those. I need to go to the Prydwen anyway to see if they have upgrades for the Gatling laser. Otherwise, the only way I could upgrade it is going into science. And I don't quite have enough points for that. So I'm basically just going to use the same route to get out of the glowing sea, which shouldn't take me past any enemies. The trick is to stay on the east side of this borderline here. If you go too far west, there are rad scorpions over this way. But yeah, typically if you start out from here and just go straight north, you are good to go. Also, can we just admire the fact that this is where I put my custom destination before I actually discovered the shack? Oh. I was just kind of on my way back up to base when I ran into this lovely fellow. And apparently I got a penetrator there. And we got an irradiated combat rifle. Yeah, no. Irradiated really tanks the damage. Or not damage. It tanks the value of a legendary weapon. I believe it's the only legendary effect that lowers a weapon's value instead of raising it. So I'm traveling back through Natick Banks, and we've got a tank bot. So yeah, let's deal with that and the Eyebot. I think that was another penetrator hit right there. Good times. Also kind of odd to me that it was only the two of them. And here come the Brotherhood, and just kind of double checking to make sure they are still friendly to me. Which they are. They just don't like my friends. Hey, blood bugs. I froze that one because I landed a critical on it. But, I mean, doesn't really matter because it was way more than enough damage to just outright kill it. Oh, Deathclaw. I almost sprinted right into you. Oh, and pack members. Participants of the test. One of them was legendary, but it's another kind of crappy gear. I guess it's alright if you have both, you know, both left and right legs for acrobatics. This one has another nice rifle with some good parts, but we've already gotten a few of these. Although I'm actually not sure if I took them with me, so this might be worth picking up. And we've made it back to Red Rocket safely. Not really anything encountered along the way. So here we're going to kind of regroup and prepare to go to Green Tech Genetics. I'm thinking I might want to switch back into an unyielding build for that, because in general I find that to be more fun. So yeah, join me next time for that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you all later. Have a good one. Bye.